All right, ladies. The last cooking demonstration is about to begin. Get you a seat. Get prepared. Be prepared to be wowed because we are introducing 3 people. One can cook, one can kind of cook, and the other we wouldn't let near the stove if anything happened. But a little history on this guy that I'm going to introduce. How many remember or go to the Darriette back in the day?
Oh, my gosh.
Woo!
That is
Whoa.
Mr. Darriette from
Famous.
back in the day.
It's been 10 years.
Don't
Almost
say years.
10 years.
Don't say years. That makes everybody
Almost.
old. Ladies, allow me to introduce to you Ashley Lozano, the executive chef at Patti's 1880's.
Hi.
And Ann Martin, marketing and directing for our Patti's 1880's.
Oh, here comes something good
Am I
right
the
now.
one that can't cook?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're the one that just refuses to cook.
There
This is
you
the one
go.
they won't let near
I
the
have
stove.
hidden talents.
She can cook, but she just doesn't care.
Nah.
And now this is Dan, and we've yet to be able to identify exactly what Dan does, but he does sleep with the boss of Patti. So he's worked his way in there. Dan Williamson, ladies. Dan Williamson, ladies and gentlemen. And now we present to you Patti's 1880's.
Woo, thank y'all. Ashley, you gonna show them what we got here?
Yes, ma'am.
What
Hey,
we
this
gonna
is
make?
going to be fun. This is a long ways from your mouth.
I know, it's...
You want me to?
Yeah,
I
everybody
said it
hear
was
Ashley.
not
Work
working
on
right.
it.
Oh, there you go. Now we
Okay.
can hear you.
It's gonna
There
move.
you go.
It keeps
All right.
moving.
That better?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Just
So how many of y'all are moms? Everybody.
everybody's
And
moms.
you probably work full-time jobs and you don't have a lot of time to, prep meals, and you need advice on easy things to cook. Okay, so I'm doing a blackened chicken dish today with a cheese sauce. It's like a mac and cheese sauce I'm gonna put some special stuff in it. And it's something that you can do easy and in a short amount of time,
We're gonna rip this thing
so
off,
that
aren't we?
you can get your little BBs fed and go to bed. Is it on
I don't
now?
know, dear.
Okay.
Yeah, they can hear you.
So I'm gonna start. I've got a pot of water, and I haven't put salt in my water yet, but I have now. So I'm boiling, and I'm ready to put my noodles in. So that's gonna be my first step. I've got a rotini noodle. Y'all probably all know what rotini noodles are. I like these. My kids like them because my 18-month-old can pick them up really easy. Yeah. So anything helps, right?
And they're in the crowd, aren't they? Hi. Yeah, he's back there. There's
There he is.
Dad.
Hey, that's
Little
going to
ones.
do okay where it is.
Oh, he's
I
like, my
think.
mom's a star.
okay?
Oh, he's
Yeah,
smiling.
yeah, they can
Okay.
hear you.
Really, Newman is here?
He's back there
Yeah, he's back
in the
there.
stroller.
Oh, well, that's cool.
And Aiden's here too.
And Aiden, hey, Aiden. I've only seen pictures of you.
They're real. They're real.
So I have a giant piece of chicken here, and I'm gonna trim it up some and cut it down to about a 5-ounce breast. You can probably get 2 good-sized chicken breasts out of this.
So you've already lost me.
Cut it
Already?
down.
You've already lost me.
This is probably about 10 ounces.
Okay.
so-
Did you say she's already lost
might be
you?
more than
Yeah.
that.
Oh, my gosh.
Gotta find the chicken first.
But, so my noodles should be boiling. They're sort of starting to. But I'm gonna
Oh,
take
yeah.
this knife and I'm gonna cut down the center of this piece of chicken.
Max.
And Ashley's well known around the settlement. How many of you had Dawn's chicken at Patti's? It's one of my favorites too. And Ashley can make a Dawn's chicken like you can imagine.
Dan?
I watched
Dan?
her make that a couple of weeks ago at one of our road trips,
Yes.
and I made it last night for 2 of us, my wife and I. And I used what you taught me that night,
Really?
that day, to make it. It was,
Yeah.
it was
It
good.
wasn't that hard, was
it was
it?
really
No.
good.
And we're actually security, Dan. Did you know that?
Do what?
We are security for Patti's because there's some secrets that we just can't let out.
Well, there is.
And
there
the
is.
cooks like to just go with their flow and start telling, and we're like,
No.
Careful, slow.
yeah,
All right, I got
can't
you.
tell everything. We still
Okay.
got to
Alright.
have you come
Fresh
back to
gloves.
Patti's.
All right, so while that chicken, I've got the chicken cut, but I'm gonna start my cheese sauce. Any of y'all know how to make like homemade cheese sauce instead of just like? So
Oh,
I'm
she's
gonna
got
start with some whole butter, and let's get my burner on, maybe. Okay, so I've got about a stick of butter, and just gonna pop this down in the pan. And you don't want your butter to burn. I'm gonna make a roux,
A roux.
just a regular white roux.
Is that a Louisiana roux?
I was thinking kangaroo.
A kangaroo, Australian roux.
About the only
That's what
roux
it
I
is.
know.
A roux is culinary terms what you start out with to make sauces
And gravy.
gravies
And
stuff
biscuits
like that.
and gravy.
The grandmas
yeah.
know about that. Grandmas and moms, yeah.
We do cooking with Ann and Dan, and I never get the terminology correct, do I?
No,
Yeah, it's a comedy show if you want to watch it.
it really is.
So we're just gonna let that butter melt down pretty well.
Some of the folks may not know where to find Ann and Dan.
It's
Well,
on
we're
the-
right here. We're
They're
just
sure
right
it's not
here.
real
That's
hard,
true.
is it?
We
They
are.
let us out for a little bit, didn't
Yeah.
they? It's on our YouTube channel, Patty's 1880's Settlement, plus our Facebook page. You can find them on there. And we actually have one coming out next week where Miss Ashley, we went to Barbecue and More and did one of their customer appreciation days a couple weeks ago. And Ashley did a demonstration there, and it
Yes.
turned out great. And that'll be on our Facebook page and YouTube page here into next week.
They are very entertaining.
They are.
They're really, and sometimes informative.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you learn something not to do.
My
Yeah.
butter's melted down. I'm gonna throw some flour in, and it's probably about 3 or 4 tablespoons. I just want to turn that down because I don't really want it to cook up.
Some start
Ashley,
to finish.
Ashley.
How long?
Yes,
Do you know
Bear.
the difference between a cook and a chef?
No.
A chef makes sauce and a cook makes gravy.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
We got to remember that. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's a good
That's
one.
cute.
You can use
That is
that.
a
Don't
good
be stealing my stuff.
one. Yeah. The check
Hey,
will
I
be
saw
in the
it.
mail.
He did steal something the other day when you separated the egg or.
Oh, that's
dot-
right. Yes.
Yeah, you saw it. They
You know how
saw
you
that.
separate eggs? You just
Yeah.
like this.
Do you want to stir my noodles?
That's funny. You know where that came from?
The Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges. You're exactly right.
1, 2, 3. Here we are.
Separate the eggs. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Right.
So you want to cook this up until you kind of smell a nutty flavor. You don't want to burn your flour, and that's pretty good. So I'm going to take some heavy cream, and I'm going to turn this down because we're cooking pretty high.
You must be pretty strong. You're handling that heavy cream with one hand. You're doing pretty good.
Just add some cream into it, and then I'm going to bring this to a boil.
It's like a workout,
Got a
too.
lot of.
But yeah,
Yeah.
working. Yeah.
From start to finish, if you were coming home, how long would this take to make this dish?
You could probably get it done in less than about 30 minutes. As long as you have
Wow.
all your stuff together, your ingredients, that's what helps with cooking and keeping everything together.
It's awesome.
and
That's
ready
quicker
to
than a
go.
trip to Pizza Hut. I can't even get to Pizza Hut and back.
Yeah, good pizza. Is
No.
that store-bought pizza?
Yeah, it's store bought.
Okay, so I think our noodles are about done. I'm gonna let this kind of simmer and come to a boil, the heavy cream, and then the roux will thicken up in that cream. And we'll finish the cheese sauce off with that.
It's smelling delicious.
About ready?
Yeah.
Now that didn't take long. How
No,
long?
the water was really hot.
Oh, okay.
I think they're done. They look done.
Okay. They taste done?
They're
All
done.
right, they're done. All right, they're good. I'm going to get out of your way with that.
She's back here in the back now. This is the secret part where you can't
I'm
see
just-
what's happening.
I'm just scraping these
What
off,
is
and now I've
that?
got my noodle
I don't
ready
know
for
what's
when I get
causing
my
that.
cheese sauce made. So this is coming up to a boil, and I'm gonna add, right now I'm gonna add some Patti seasoning, which we've got some over there. We put this on everything, it seasons the pork chops.
Who's that? You making that noise?
This one's not working.
Oh,
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna put some Patti seasoning in there.
I'll stand by you where they can hear you.
Is it working? Oh, it's working.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
hear ya.
thickened up really well. It's probably a little too thick, but we're gonna.
Uh-oh, technical difficulties. She's got to have more tape.
Okay. Now, what did it say? A little
We're gonna-
salt over the.
Oh,
A little over your shoulder.
shoulder. You throw Patty seasoning
That's
over your
true.
shoulder, you got good luck all year long.
So that has thickened up.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
This is just like a basic bechamel sauce. It's just a cream sauce. And I'm gonna add some cheddar cheese. When I make cheese sauce at home, I take whatever kind of cheese I've got in the fridge and throw it in. My boys don't care. They like the cheese sauce.
You can never go wrong with cheese.
This guy's hot. It's a little thick on the thick side.
Can you handle a grilled cheese?
I can handle
You
it.
can.
Yeah,
I mean, you can do it. You can make them.
Oh, yeah, and I could probably whip out a grilled cheese.
I got you.
probably could
Okay.
do that. That'd be about the most of my culinary skills.
So I got my sauce a little too thick. I'm just gonna kind of thin it out with that.
So tell us how many chefs are at Patty's?
How many chefs? Well, we have lots of people that have gone through Sullivan University. There's several, myself and another has gone through the West Kentucky program.
Awesome. Local, we like that.
Yeah, so there's several that, there's pastry chefs and that takes care of all the desserts. So I've got some extra little ingredients here for my cheese sauce. I'm gonna throw I do everything by sight basically. Got some Worcestershire sauce, gonna just kind of put that in there.
You don't use those little spoons that say 1/2, 3/4.
No, I just kind
one.
of guess.
She just kind of guessed.
Well, that's pretty good.
When
Most
I
of the
guess,
time it
things
comes
happen.
out pretty good. So, little
What-
dab of Dijon mustard.
Ooh.
Gives it a
Hey.
little bit of a bite.
Now, do your kids eat all this kind of stuff?
They do.
Or they're not picky.
My kid, my oldest son, he was a really picky eater, and he's come a long way in the past couple of years. He likes to try stuff. He's
That was
eaten
garlic.
garlic. Put some minced garlic in it. Everything's got to have garlic, Dan. You should try to cook with garlic.
I do some.
And I've got a
Interesting.
little bit of chicken base that I'm gonna throw in just to give it a little bit of extra flavor.
Looking good.
Smells good.
It
You
does.
smell that?
It does.
Okay, so that is done. Cheese sauce. Do you want to try it?
I could just drink
Yeah.
that like
Yeah,
soup.
absolutely. I bet if I stick a finger in there, it's hot though.
Try it. Try it.
Don't stick your finger in it.
Oh, man.
You gotta go quick though. You gotta be
Yeah.
quick.
yeah.
Okay, so back to my chicken. Here we go.
I would
Got a
help you,
little
but I
bit
don't
of-
know what I'm doing.
Just a little bit of this whirl. And
They are actually breeding more chickens with the chickens have 3 legs.
oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
yeah, and they're very fast. We don't know how good they are because we can't catch
Can't
them.
Okay.
Bum bum. He's here all
Very
day
quick.
long, isn't
So I'm gonna make like a. Ooh, yeah. Let's turn that off. My sauce
Ooh,
is
yeah,
gonna
that's getting done.
separate. Okay, we're pretty good.
he? You don't want your sauce to separate from you.
No,
Don't know what that means.
no.
It doesn't sound good, does it?
I need a whisk. You see a whisk?
What did it look like?
Need a
Looks
whisk?
like this.
What does a whisk look like?
Oh man,
Oh my goodness. I need a whisk.
it's fun. I'll just improvise.
My husband's proud of me. I bet y'all can tell. He loves it when I come home.
So I'm just making.
Did you say what does it look like?
Oh, I didn't.
Whisk.
It's a whisk.
That's cute. That's cute.
Just making a little scrambled egg
Yeah.
looking type deal. This is basically like an egg wash. I'm gonna dip my chicken breast in the egg, and then I'm gonna use Patty's Kentucky Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna use it as a blackener. I like spice. I don't know about you ladies. I tried to keep y'all's chicken a little bit on the not so spicy side, but so I'm gonna take my chicken and I'm just gonna kind of dredge it in the egg.
Drudge it.
Dredge.
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 Yeah. Just
Now,
basically coating it really well, and it's gonna make a nice skin on the chicken.
Can you explain to me what blackening means?
Blackening is a type of seasoning. Paul Prudhomme, Chef Paul Prudhomme, he had a really good blackening magic, I think is what it's called. It's a really good. But Patty's has our own, so this is just a Cajun seasoning. And what I'm gonna do is put it generously on the chicken and sear it, hard to
Here's some
sear it,
paper
and
towels.
then it'll be blackened.
Interesting. Okay. Kentucky Cajun.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
There's more if you need it. Clean up in aisle 4.
Clean up and
Aisle 1.
Ow.
Let me get rid of this.
Yeah. They're not mine. I'll give them to you all day long. You want the whole row?
Gloves. You gotta always have your gloves on.
Now this
got
is
lots
going
of
to be
stuff up here.
serious because you took the top off totally.
Yeah.
You didn't leave the shaking part there.
Well,
That's pretty
I
good.
like to get in and
Get it
get a
done.
hold of
Get
it
it
like
done.
this.
With that.
see, just pour it out there. And
How many of you used our seasoning before? I like that.
so I'm gonna be pretty
Oh,
generous
more.
with this one. My pan should be pretty hot, and I'm not gonna
What'd you
try to
spill,
start
like a
smoking
gallon
this
over
time.
We don't have a
We
hood.
just used
La-
more paper
last
towels
time
in this segment than we've had in the last four
I
shows.
came, I think I almost caught the place on fire. Cooking
Oh,
filet.
let's not talk about a fire.
Oh, my bad.
No, we don't want to use that word.
Let's not
no. Hot dogs and marshmallows. We don't want to do that. No.
Rather not talk about a fire.
No. Uh-uh.
But hey,
No.
we're here and moving forward, right?
That's right. We're still. Oh my gosh! I think you just
Okay.
like to be up here.
So
on
I got a
stage.
hot pan, and my chicken is ready
You got
to
on
go.
both sides.
Got it on both sides, and I'm gonna just put it in there and
Hey,
blacken
Bear,
that
is there a
dude.
fire extinguisher in here? There is.
Oh, don't talk about
No.
fire. We don't like fires.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this.
But I
down.
do want to give a shout out to the Grand Lakes Fire, and we had 8 different volunteer fire people that came. Oh my gosh, you can't
What?
ask for better people. I mean, he was there within 5 minutes, and they work. You know, it's volunteer. So
Absolutely.
I mean, I really cannot not say enough. What do you? I can help you. What do you need?
Well,
What do you
I
need?
just want to get these noodles in here, but I've got a little bit.
Well, I know
more
what a
cheese
whisk
sauce
is
than
now,
I
so
need.
there's.
You just want to stir that up really good.
With this?
I would use this flat.
Oh,
rubber
she's afraid of me
spatula.
using this.
That's a whisk.
That is a whisk.
Yes,
I've learned
yes,
something
it is.
today. A
Use the
whisk. And we're gonna mix this up, and oh, this is delicious.
I didn't even taste it. I hope it tastes good. I mean, I tasted what you ladies ate.
Give it a
It
whirl.
looks good.
Taste it.
Dan will taste it. He'll let us know. There you
So-
go.
All right,
That
I
looks
see what you're
good.
doing. I see.
Blackening.
Okay.
Was your chicken and mac and cheese good? Was it good?
We didn't
Okay.
get any.
And I threw a little bacon in. I had some bacon bits.
What am I bacon?
Just
Yeah,
regular
here.
old
Throw 'em
bacon
in.
bits.
Wow, I'm like a real cook.
Where is that going?
at this.
That's going in
Where
the
is my
salt.
husband? Is somebody filming?
Hey, wait a minute. Hang on. We got to take
Oh,
a
okay.
picture of this.
Look,
we
so-
do. Yes, I know. Wait
I
a
know.
minute.
I mean, I'm not
This
kidding.
is so unusual.
This is really something.
Where's my
Beverly,
camera?
Beverly, I hope you're getting this. We're going to
Where's
need
my
this right now.
camera? Hang on.
I may get a raise. They're gonna think I actually know what I'm doing when I'm on film.
Okay, so for purposes of this area, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. I have a chicken breast that's good and
You know
done.
what? I'm
but
coming.
It's
you
over.
want to cook them on both sides
sides.
for about 2 minutes until it gets a nice look like this.
Yes, good.
And then put it in an oven at about 400 degrees for probably 7 minutes, depending on how big your chicken breast is.
As you can see, we got a comedy show going on during the cooking demonstration.
Sorry.
It's 2 shows in one, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
Okay, that guy's really thick.
I
I'm
tore
adding my
it up.
cheese sauce too much.
I
Too-
ruined
too
it.
Thick.
Told you not
Okay.
to let me get by it.
I'm just winging it. That's all.
That's good.
Okay.
What are we going to do with the sauce?
We're gonna take this, and I kind of cook the noodles to like al dente, so that you can stick
Now, wait a
them in
minute. Al who?
al dente.
Okay.
It
Is
means
that
it's
al dente?
not completely done. This is some cheesy mac and cheese right here.
Oh, it looks yummy. Cheesy.
Okay, so got the bacon and all that good stuff, and
I went to school with the name Al Dente with a guy named
He was
Al.
half done, huh?
He was overdone.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
It wasn't all
so
the.
what's my time? Like I was wondering how long it took me to make these 3 items.
Oh
What-
gosh, I don't. 3:17. Let's go. These
You
people gotta
did
go.
good so far.
Okay.
It's supposed to be, bedtime. We haven't even had
Bedtime.
baths and homework yet.
Now, what are you
Okay,
going to do
so-
with this?
I have a well-cooked piece of chicken, and I'm just gonna stick.
Is that same piece of chicken?
No.
Oh, I was
What
gonna say,
happened
it's
to it?
shrunk.
It's shrunk.
Because this is the chicken earlier. I don't want to talk about the chicken.
All right, okay, I got you. All right.
Let's not
Now-
talk about
So
the chicken.
I'm just gonna cut this chicken.
All right, wait a
and
minute. Why are you cutting it on an angle like that?
It's a bias.
It's a bias.
The bias.
I learned that from our last cooking
I did
show.
too, but I was waiting to see if
Okay.
you came
Oh,
out
I
with
did.
it.
I did
Gotcha.
listen.
So
Cut it
at
on a
this
bias.
point, I'm gonna take my chicken and then I would stick this whole pot, this cast iron little dude, and you can make as much or as little as you need, and stick it in the oven and let it boil and bubble, and it'll get all tasty and
Yummy.
yummy,
Ooh, then.
and just a little bit of a green onion garnish.
You cut those on the bias too?
No, just
No?
kind of chop them up. Of course,
Look
when
at that. Look at that.
I mean, my fingers.
I
Would be
know.
gone.
That would
I
be.
mean, ain't
when
no
it
way.
It would
comes
be
out,
terrible.
you just sprinkle
Let me
it on
try
top.
that. You want me to try that?
And you could even
Oh.
put like panko on top of it. Toast some panko and make it,
Some panko.
give it a little crunchy. It's a breadcrumb.
Oh, yum.
So that's my
Yeah.
skillet dish in under 30 minutes.
You did. Actually, 19 minutes.
Now I
Cooper.
gotta go home and cook for my family. So
Yeah, look at him. He's back there. Say, yeah, there you go. It's done. It really is. Lots of times when we cook, the food isn't done, and I'm over there. It's not cooked, Ann.
so that was
You-
it. That was
All right.
that.
What's our dessert?
There's a knob on the piece of equipment you have to
Oh, I don't
turn
even have
on.
the equipment.
All right, I got you. You don't know. You
I don't
store
go in that
shoes?
room.
Do you store shoes in the oven?
I don't even have to have a kitchen.
Oh, it's
I don't.
You don't cook at all, really?
No, she doesn't.
No.
Why?
You don't need a kitchen for
It's just-
cereal.
I go to Patty's. That's right. When I leave, I order and I take it.
So now this is going to make you go look up Dan and Dan videos on the
Oh,
website because it's
man.
like this all. It's like
It's
Ozzy
just-
and Harriet go to war.
It's like banter. Just
All
banter.
right.
All right, now what are you going to make? This is
Okay.
the good stuff.
So I have, I've got a strawberry shortcake trifle that I made. That's just like a
Ooh, let's
layered
see.
dessert. I'm sure you all know about it. I've got angel food cake, and I have some of Patty's whipped topping that we use on our desserts. And I have got a little mascarpone. I made a strawberry sauce, which I'm not going to show you that, but
Well, it's
Okay.
secret.
so they'll be handing those out in just a minute. But for now, I'm going to take some of my whipped topping. And I chose this because strawberry shortcake is really close to my
How many
heart.
have had our
It
strawberry
is.
butter?
It is.
Patty
Okay.
strawberry butter.
Yeah.
We don't have any right now.
Are we out of utensils now?
Utensils.
Oh, man.
No,
All right.
no utensils. But yes, our strawberry butter, that is something that we're hoping to have pretty
need a
soon.
spoon.
We're going to work out of another kitchen
Look, these
here
will
in a
work.
little bit, so hopefully we'll be able to have some strawberry butter coming out pretty soon. Right, Bev?
For a spoon.
Okay. I'm not lying, right? Okay, good. Don't come get me.
You don't want a spoon that's got stuff on it back there, do you?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay, so I've taken my whipped topping and I've put it in here in the mixer. And see, what do you do when you don't have a spoon?
I don't know. Got
I'll
some in
go
the
find
Flip it
back?
out.
Let me go find one.
That works. Okay, so
Can we
I've
get a
added
plastic
about,
spoon?
I don't know, mascarpone is like an Italian cheese, and it's kind of flavorless until you put some stuff in it, but it makes a good binder for all kinds of different things. You can put it on toast, or like this, I'm making this, I don't even know what you would call it, fancy strawberry shortcake stuff.
The
How do you
spoons.
pronounce that?
I don't know the proper name, but it's,
There's you some spoons.
I read mascarpone.
Mascarpone. Look, we got a little cook over
Mascarpone.
here.
All right. I got you. That's all right. I've never heard of it. Creamy, spreadable
You may
cheese.
refer to it from now on as that good stuff.
The good stuff.
Is that good stuff? That white good stuff
You don't
there?
have to say
Yeah.
mascarpone.
That's a big
Oh,
word.
I got spoons.
I
Good,
got you
perfect.
spoons.
Okay, so I'm whipping this up, and I forgot my lemon zester, so I'm gonna improvise and just peel some of this skin off.
Hey, I got one.
You do?
Well, like
Oh,
in your
yeah.
pocket?
Oh, there
I
we
forgot
go. This
mine.
is
Thank
good.
you.
This is good.
Okay, perfect.
The court jester with the zester.
I mean, you just
carry
carry,
it
you carry
on.
He
that
did
around.
good.
What do you do
Now-
with that on a normal day?
You can, well,
Can't
it's
tell.
I use it for.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
gonna.
Hey,
Just
don't
take
drag
this.
me into your little
Oh,
comedy
I'm
thing
sorry.
over
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Look at that.
You got your own
I
act
use a
over
lot
there.
of lemon zest on different things. I do.
It's good. It gives it a nice citrusy flavor. So just looks good.
Now, what happens if you turn this wide open right now?
It's not down there, so it'll
I know, so
splatter
it would
everywhere.
flang it all over everything.
You
Yes,
would be
it
I
very
mean,
would.
that's, you see where
So-
I'm standing? We did a skit one time with whipped cream. Oh, no, it was cream cheese and butter or
Yeah, it's
something.
cream
It
cheese and
was
butter.
some kind of
Just
concoction.
mix that up until it's smooth.
That was fun.
Yeah, not for me.
And angel food cake, just regular angel food cake, you can get it at the
Banks
Market.
Banks,
Yeah,
yes, Banks Market sells that. And Walmart, well, and Walmart, yeah.
This is not the proper knife to do this with, but
All right, what are we going to do now?
we're gonna cut these into little cubes. Angel food cake is pretty dense and it holds up with like liquids on top of it. So I just cut these in little cubes.
You
I can
notice,
handle this so far.
you notice
Yeah,
how
this is
quick
not
she
the right
works?
kind of knife.
She is.
She just zip,
we
zip,
are
zip,
at
zip, zip.
3:24. We're fixing to have dinner and dessert in under 30 minutes.
Okay.
Y'all, we can't let her go though. She's got to come back to Patty's. We can't hire her out.
So just little cubes. These are a little bit bigger than I would like them, but
Where'd your oldest
just
go?
who, my
Oh,
son?
boy, where'd he go?
Oh, he's
I was going to throw one, see if he
He's
could
over
catch it in
there.
his mouth.
just gonna cut these up just a little bit more. Have they handed the dessert out yet?
No, they're. I hear them. They're dishing it up. We don't want them to hand it out. They'll leave us. We hold you. See, you know it's coming. They got to stay and watch that long.
Oh, they're hanging in because we got
So
a
you
big
got that.
Patty's basket to give away after this.
There you go. What are you going to throw it at each other?
Oh, mouth.
Oh, there he goes. Ready?
That's your son, not mine.
Make sure.
Almost. Almost, bro.
Hey, Dan.
Well,
Oh, man.
it wasn't
Dude.
quite far enough.
Oh, here.
Careful, somebody's going to lose an eye.
Yes, that's true.
So got some strawberries, and I have some that have already. I call them sugar strawberries, but I think it's maybe called a macerated berry. So all I've taken is
That's
lemon
a crazy
juice.
word for
Is that a new word for you?
macerated.
It is for
I
me.
could have sworn
thought
she
that
was
too.
a Presbyterian.
This is a family show.
No, it's a Presbyterian, he said.
Basically, it just takes you add. I'm adding some citrus and some sugar to them, and it's gonna help the berries create their own liquid, and then it's gonna go on top of this angel food cake very nicely.
Wow.
So I have already done some. I'm running out of little things to put stuff in.
What do you need?
I don't know.
Salt?
Yeah.
Just pour it out there.
So you would just take your berries. This is a really small demo right here, isn't it?
You're just working
I'm working out a little cup.
out of little cups. That's okay.
So just put some sugar on them, and I like the sugar. I do. I like the sugar.
Alrighty.
And a little bit of lemon juice. And then you let those sit. And they're going to form the syrup, the strawberry syrup.
They sell that in a jar too, right? A can?
Yeah.
A restaurant?
Well,
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good.
so these
That looks really good.
ready to go. I put them in earlier about an hour or two ago.
How is it, front row? They're
Excellent.
not even talking. They're just. It looked good.
I get the impression that what you make a lot for dinner, Ann, are reservations.
They do.
Yes, that's
That's
true.
what I'm kind of picking up on.
Yeah, lots of reservations.
Okay, so I found these cool little jars at Patty's in our catering stuff. So I'm going to use these and
Oh, yeah.
give y'all some samples. Do you want to try them?
Shoot, yeah.
Okay. So I got my topping made, and this is going to be like a 3-layer thing. Just going to drop some of these guys in, the little angel food cakes. Down in the bottom.
Famous.
Okay, and then my strawberries with the juice will go over the top. You want to make sure you got strawberries.
Ooh, a little juice. That looks delicious.
Boy, that looks good.
It really does.
So far.
In a little mason jar.
Get a little more juice.
Hey, Bear, she's only making 2.
Just 2?
Sorry, Bear.
Ann can't eat.
I can't eat.
Oh, Ann's getting ready to go on a cruise.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm dieting.
So she is cut back on intake a lot.
Ah.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
Somebody asked me
Why
that.
are you saying there's a reason?
I know there's a reason because.
saying I need
listen,
to?
no,
Look at,
they,
look
no,
at
no,
those
no,
hands
no,
on
no,
the
no.
hips. Look at
No.
those hands on the hips.
This
There
is-
you go.
If you go on a Carnival cruise, they have magic closets. Did you know
Is
that?
it good?
Carnival
No.
Cruise has magic closets.
Okay.
You check in, you hang your clothes up, and in about 3 days they begin to shrink.
Oh. I know what you're
Isn't that
talking
right?
about.
Yeah.
What kind of diet are you on, Ian?
Weight Watchers. Everybody like Weight Watchers?
I lost $68 on Weight Watchers.
$68. Oh, I love
It didn't work for you. It's
60
really what works for me. I do 23 points. and
$68
I'm just
on Weight
working it off so I can eat it again when I get on the boat.
The best diet that I run into was a divorce diet. That meant that somebody
Is that
knew
good?
was going to see me naked. The divorce diet.
Divorce diet?
Divorce
Somebody
diet.
knew was going to see me naked.
Yeah.
He's a mess. These two
I'll write them
detectives.
down for you, Dan.
Right.
He'll explain it to you later.
It's one of these. Oh, I have experience.
You have experience in
yes,
that?
I do. I do.
Let's not go
What are
there.
y'all talking about?
You don't want to
Dan's
know,
love
dear.
life.
You don't want to know.
Dan's
So
love
the whole
life.
purpose of this
It was
is
Weight
Ashley
Watchers.
was nervous about talking in front of everyone.
And
So we bring Ann and Dan and me up here, and we can't get a word in edgewise. You're working, baby. Keep cooking.
I told you not to worry about it at all. No.
That looks incredible.
Doesn't that look good?
I think
Does.
we could start selling that at Patty's.
We're out of spoons, so I'm sorry. I've only got
There's
one
plenty of
left.
spoons.
Look, I did. I
Oh,
can't get
I thought we only
plastic.
had one.
They brought some. This is not working for me at the moment, but
She improvises. That's a mom. You know, us moms see she's got lots going on, but she can still get it done. Other people would be like, what?
And
He'd still be back at this.
Dan is like that 7-year-old child in the kitchen in the way, isn't he?
Dan is
Stay
like
with him,
that.
Dan.
You
Stay
know
with him.
why?
Stay with him.
Why Anita sends him off with me all the time? I'm like, wait, this didn't work out for me. I thought.
Now,
I
what
was,
is this? What is
It's
it? What is
He
this?
doesn't even know what I'm
it's just
talking
a
about.
strawberry sauce that
Ooh, look at that.
I bet breakfast in her house is fantastic.
I bet
Can
every
you
meal
imagine?
in her. No,
So,
I can't
and you
even.
could, you know, if you had little cups like this, whatever you can put them in, makes them look cute and dainty, and you can have them for your little dinners.
Oh
and
my gosh, look, she
What?
even has a bush in it.
Ever. It's
A bush. A very
Well,
small
you know what?
bush.
At Patty's. All right.
You put the
At Patty's,
lime,
we.
you put the lime in the coconut and shake them both together.
Y'all, look at that.
Whoa.
Ah.
That is simply
Whoa.
gorgeous. At Patty's, there's greenery, gardens, and food.
And
all in
food.
one.
And a fantastic
Fantastic
cook.
Y'all,
Oh,
thank y'all.
fantastic.
Ashley Lozano.
Great job, Ashley.
Thank
See,
you.
you can do this every day. Can we
Dan
come back tomorrow?
And sure.
no.
You know, Patty's their flower pot bread came as an overflow in cooking. When Miss Patty was cooking, they had an extra big group come in, and she told the boys, "Run out and get those flower pots. I'll cook bread in it." And they were the first ones to cook herb bread because the boys didn't clean the flower pots out, and they had geranium bread the
Oh,
first time.
I got you, geranium.
How about
wondering
one
where
more
this
hand
story
for
was going.
Miss Ashley?
Great job, Ashley.
How about a hand for Dan and Ann?
Oh,